As part of our Understanding the Global Community course, we're going to do a few debates about important global issues today. And joining me for this segment is Dr. Rebecca Cruz. She's a professor at the University of Oklahoma and also serves as the assistant dean in the College of International Studies. So thank you for joining me, Dr. Cruz.
Thank you.
So today we're going to talk about, since we're focusing right now on technology and the role of technology in today's global community, one of the rather controversial aspects of contemporary technology is drone technology. So these are unmanned aircraft, basically, that can be used to engage in surveillance, intelligence gathering. They can be equipped with cameras to see what we can find going on in certain parts of the world or country or borders or what have you. But they can also be used to drop weapons and to target individuals and groups that we, are fighting wars against. So this is quite controversial, Dr. Cruz. A lot of pros and cons here. What are we to make of drone technology in terms of, why are they good, I guess? Why do we even need these things?
Well, I think one of the areas where they've been used the most and perhaps where most of the controversy comes from is in dealing with terrorism or trying to go after those using terrorism. And there's a couple of very good positives here. Because we're talking about unmanned vehicles, we are not putting American lives at danger. There's no need for soldiers to go in. The vehicle can deploy the weapon, can target quite effectively, and take out that target, be it a building or a place that's holding weapons or an individual, which happens to be the case in many instances. I think one of the other things, and I know you've talked in your class about globalization, but when we're dealing with trying to locate individuals in terrorist organizations, they're moving all over the place. And so these vehicles allow us to track them, to go all over the world and to hunt them down, essentially.
But one of the consequences, of course, of doing that, and so sure, we get it. It saves lives in the sense that you don't have to put boots on the ground, you don't have to involve humans in the actual hunting down and killing of terrorists, let's say. But it also, and we've seen this happen, where innocent civilians become targets of drones. There's the collateral damage that results from the use of drones. I mean, this is troubling to those who might be concerned about human rights and the right to live peacefully as a non-combatant.
Well, and that is absolutely true, although these tend to be fairly accurate in hitting their targets. And I think the studies show about 85% of the time innocent civilians are not harmed. But what the consequences are is the propaganda that groups can use regarding these weapons. And they really have been able to push this idea that civilians are being harmed. And some would argue that this means that they are able to recruit more people that then become people that are going after the United States or after our allies.
So the drones are able to kill our enemies, but they also might be creating an environment in which it creates more anger against the owner of the drone, and therefore it kills some terrorists and then creates others.
Well, we see this. The propaganda tool here with terrorism is very, very strong. And with the internet, we're seeing videos used where they're using this as a recruitment measure. They're showing the destruction that is caused by these, trying to get new people angry and to become terrorists or to join terrorist organizations. So yes, very much so.
Well, definitely two at least sides to this story. So students, tell us what you think about the use of drones. Are they worth it or are they not?